Hey guys, it is Kevin here with another Life in Japan video, and today what I want to talk to you about is work life and staying late at work. Now, this might not be something that probably affects you if you are a non-Japanese person working in Japan, but it's something that's interesting to learn about if you're working with Japanese people, because it's something that definitely affects them. So what I want to talk about is staying late at work. Now, I will think about my experience working as a teacher and then my experience working as a non-teacher. And when I worked in the IT industry in Canada, and I worked in game development, that's what I used to do before I became a teacher. I was a game developer. I did 3D graphics and level design, and texture art as well. I would stay late at work when I had, well, for lack of a better term, shit tons of work to do. When there was just no possible way for me to get that work done by the end of my shift, and there was a deadline looming, whether it be an alpha version of the game coming out or a beta version or an alpha 0.01 or an alpha 0.02, whatever it may be. But when I stayed at work, I didn't want to stay at work. I was staying at work because I had to, and I was working my ass off as fast as I could to try to get out of work. Now, often in Japan, this is something that's similar across many parts of Asia, definitely in Korea, probably more so in Korea, with their Confucian background and the whole concept of seniority. But in Japan, especially when you are a new worker, a new office worker, you cannot leave work until those above you leave work. So, even if you have completed all of your tasks for the day, your projects, your work, you can't leave until those above you, your seniors, have left. Even if you got nothing to do, you got no work to do, you're just sitting at your desk warming. You got to sit there, and it's crappy and it's shitty and you don't like it, but you got to do it. Because if you do leave early or before your seniors, it makes you look bad, it makes you look lazy in the eyes of many Japanese workers. And that's the kind of thing that's going to hurt your career. That's the kind of thing that people will remember when it's time for promotions. And that's the kind of way that you get overlooked for promotions, because people will remember that, oh, that's so-and-so, and they used to leave work early. It may not be early, it may be like the time, if your shift is from 9 to 6, but you leave at a little after 6, they will consider that early. So sometimes that does happen a bit when you are a foreign employee at a Japanese company, and it can be a trap you fall into. So that's one of the reasons why people in Japan stay at work late, and they stay at work late often when they don't have any work to actually do. So one thing, it's a myth. A lot of people, I think, they look at the numbers and they think that Japanese people, they do work super long hours, and in some professions they work extremely hard, but in other professions they work long hours but the productivity is very low. They're working the long hours but they're not really doing very much, and that's reality. So there you go, guys. If you like these Life in Japan videos, click the likey button below, leave a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, guys, I've checked out the fan page, the Facebook fan page. A lot of fun stuff happening there. Click on the link below, like my Facebook fan page. I'm always posting lots of news links there. I've been writing more there, just like writing stuff about how I'm doing and this and that. And it's a fun place to be, so go check it out, guys. And there you go. And I've been kind of dormant on my main channel, jlandkev, and I'm going to kick it up there soon. Take care, guys. Kevin here in Japan, hanging out on my way home.